When I first went up there with a friend of mine, and if I didn't have her with me, everybody would have thought I was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, that house.
8 people getting killed there, and there's got to be something in there, you know.
Oh, there is.
Spirits and whatnot, so.
But it's like, we went through like the bottom part of the house, and then we went up to the top part of the stairs. And of course, at that time, they didn't have any windows open. It was just cool enough outside that it kept the house cold. The house is kind of cold anyway inside.
Mm-hmm.
But you get into like the parents' bedroom, which is the first room as you walk up the stairs. There's like this attic part, and they had that open. They had that door open. And when I said that the killer like hid in there,
Yeah.
that door slammed shut.
Ooh,
That's
creepy.
Yeah, I went through the rest of the house and I said, "Do you see that doll?" And she's like, "Yep." And I was like, "Oh, fuck me."
We're guessing we're gonna see something. I mean, have
Yeah.
to, you know.
It just depends on like whether you believe in it or not.
Right.
I mean, some people don't believe in it and they go in there and they're like, "Well, we didn't see nothing."
Right.
Well, and of course you're not going to see anything.
If you're specifically just not opening yourself to the idea that there's something there, but we're excited, so we're not going to.
I got a really heavy, like I couldn't breathe when I went upstairs.
Oh.
Yeah.
But there was like six people freaking, sorry about that.
Oh, no, I saw it come down that way. I saw the bug.
Yeah, I didn't want it in here. The six people, the four children of their own was in the bedroom next door.
Yeah.
And their bedroom, like I said, is the one up the top of the stairs, and then the room where the children were killed were the downstairs bedroom.
Yeah. Kind of crazy, yeah.
I didn't really feel a sense like downstairs, but it was a really bad ordeal upstairs.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine?
Looking
It's
forward
a
to
nice
that.
town too, so you know.
Yeah, well,
it could happen anywhere, you know, especially 100 years ago. So
they say the governor had something to do with it.
Oh, and we
Or
haven't
the
heard
mayor
that.
of the town.
That's interesting. Oh, well,
Someone's coming.
thanks for the information. We
Yeah.
appreciate
Oh
that.
yeah, no problem.
Bye.
In fact, that would have.
We're here in Villisca, Iowa, at the Axe Murder House, where 8 people were brutally murdered on June 9th/June 10th, 1912. Josiah and Sarah Moore, their 4 children, and their 2 friends of the children, the Stillinger sisters, were the unfortunate victims. They were all bludgeoned to death with an axe, and the murderer was never found. And now, this house stands as one of the most haunted places.
The Moores come home with 2 girls named Ina and Lena Stillinger, who are just friends with their daughter Catherine. Next day, the neighbor, Mary Peckham over here, is up at 5 a.m. in the backyard doing laundry. Right off the bat, she notices something's odd. All the shades are pulled. I mean, it looks basically as it does now. By 8:30, she decides something's not right. So she gets a relative. He comes down. They try knocking. Finally, he gets a key that he fits in the skeleton key door. Gets it jimmied open, goes into the downstairs room. That's where Ina and Lena were found. He had no idea who these 2 girls are. He runs out. They get the authorities. They go upstairs, find the entire floor. Axes left downstairs. Raw bacon laying on the floor. Mirrors covered with sheets. Food at the table where he ate. Bloody water, cigarette butts, footprint. Tons of crime scene. That was all destroyed by the townspeople the next day, trampling through. Why would you want to look at that? It's beyond me. One of my last tours, a guy goes, "Well, that was different times." It's like, still the same subject matter. And why would you want to look at that? The detective from Kansas City showed up. He was so drunk they had to sober him up at the hotel. I mean, by the time anyone gets here, all they had was questioning townspeople looking for motive. And that went on for 5 years. Drives me nuts when the TV shows focus on the same 4 people. He had a murder in a small town with 5 years of gossip. Everybody was a suspect. Right off the bat, a minister named Reverend Kelly comes down. This guy thinks you have to commit sins to get inspiration for sermons. And he's going, yeah, I work for the Queen of England. I'm her personal detective. She sent me to America to solve this. I'm like, Kelly, you live in Macedonia. Like, we know you. Yeah. He gets booted out of the motel for reenacting the murders. Climbed Jacob's ladder to heaven, ended up in the kids' room. Voices said, suffer the children unto me. He goes, I killed everybody. And he goes, no, I didn't. Yes, I did. Maybe I did it. Maybe you did it. They tried him for the death of Lena, ended with a hung jury. Tried him for the death of Ina, full acquittal. So, 104 years later, we have no clue at all what happened. Still unsolved. 1994 comes. Town's going to bulldoze the house. And Darwin Lynn, who owns the town's museum's like, you can't bulldoze it. It's horrible, but it's our history. So he bought it. Pretty soon people wanted to stay the night, and he's like, why? And they go, paranormal investigating. He goes, what's a paranormal? And that wasn't even a thought. This was way before taps on sci-fi came out and all that stuff. He allowed it. Travel Channel did the top 10 most terrifying places in America, put it #1. Seen the doors open, close, objects move, chairs rock, heard the voices, caught the voices, live in Mary Peckham's house next door. So I guess I'm the Norman Bates of the Axe Murder House. I have a weird life, for sure. But, any questions?
So you live in that house?
Mary Peckham's bedroom.
Touch things. Read the rules. This is so creepy. People died in here, man. I think that's just insane. Sarah? Creepy stairs. Oh my gosh.
It's really hard to hear, but I guess it adds the ambiance.
Totally.
Where this room was occupied by.
Oh god, I'm running into chair. Okay, I'm pretty sure I ran into that chair. Make the sign of the cross before I go in here.
Oh, what's the family?
Wow.
You should have asked if there was any original,
You can ask them on the way out.
yeah,
Original what?
like furniture. I'm gonna ask you what's original.
Oh god. That's people from the stairs. No, the stairs wind up there. They're really creepy. Oh god, I don't know what this is, but God bless America. Start gonna have furries. Start gonna have furries. Start gonna have furries. Wonder if that's set at that time because that's when they were murdered. Wait, where's the pictures of who died in here?
Well,
Oh, this is just. So it says this room was occupied by Ina Stillinger, age 8, and Lena Stillinger, age 11. It's crazy, man.
upstairs.
I guess only.
I might fall. I actually might fall. These are some really small stairs. Do not enter. So this is where the parents were killed. Pretty small room. Wonder if they hide the mirror because people would see things in the mirror. Oh God. God bless our souls. Looks like the children's bedroom. Ow. I feel like that doll is real and it is staring at me. Oh my goodness gracious. That's so creepy. Sorry, but it's creepy. I stepped on the toy. Victims. I was gonna say, I wonder if these are the original toys, but they did not have that in 1912. You do not close the door. I should. And it doesn't feel, for me, it doesn't feel creepy. It doesn't feel like people were killed in this house. It just is an old house. But just knowing that people were killed in here, it's so creepy.
But it doesn't feel like it.
No, like, come in and shows it. It'll probably be too dark for you guys to see.
Yeah.
But it's maybe where you see the orbs. But there's a teddy bear hanging out on this thing here. It's creepy. So is this it? All the house?
Yeah.
I guess we can't see the basement. He said no?
I don't think that way. Do they have a basement? Upstairs.
Okay. Might let me sneak a line downstairs. Who knows? Be careful. Some boots. And some pants. You're just gonna fall.
churn butter. Churn butter.
Yeah.
Oh, where's my phone? I'll take pictures too. You know, like that lady said, she felt like
Heavy,
chested.
yeah.
You know, I know when some people stumble upon like paranormal activity or paranormal sites, but they feel like, I bet my mom would, because my mom is very susceptible to that stuff. She is very sensitive, like, since she's so close with the Lord. Love you, Lord. You know, she is very, what do you call it?
In touch or
Yeah, she's just one of the chosen
aware,
ones.
very aware of
Yeah,
spirits.
she's just one. Yeah, and they're very aware of her. So she has a lot of good, scary stories to share. But I'm gonna take a couple pictures.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it's an evil place, you know.
It doesn't feel like
Haunted.
Yeah, I don't feel like. Of course, we're not contacting spirits, which
Yeah.
I don't want to either.
Almost like a place where they.
It seems like an old historic museum.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Did you shoot inside there? Did you shoot in here? I don't think you did. Oh, you did? It's really dark in here. The living room where they hung out. Don't touch it.
Wonderful place.
Probably.
Looks like there are reads in Kellogg's Higher Lessons English, New Education Music Course, First Reader, Gin and Company Publishers. That's fitting with the Lord's Prayer. Oh, it looks like they have the Last Supper up there,
Yeah,
that painting.
Just in.
You should done. Is my stomach behind?
Kind of the
I
crazy.
don't really know what that is.
Seems like the murders happened, or they said it happened in the middle of the night. So.
Yeah. Imagine being in your house, just sleeping. You're an innocent child, and you're sleeping, and then the next second you're just dead.
Yeah.
Someone freaking axed your
Bludgeoned,
head.
yeah.
Man, I just.
And
That's
they were so close to
insane.
the parents' room was very close to the kids' room,
I know.
and
That sucks. But they got the parents first, they said. I think that's what he said.
Is that what he said?
I mean, good thing, because if I was a parent, I would not want to hear my child be murdered or see that.
Yeah. And apparently when they come, they're mostly dead. I read that, but
When
I mean,
what?
dead. They weren't sleeping. When
Yeah. So, I mean,
that's
I
why they
wonder
kept-
if, like,
Wow,
that's scary.
that kid's scared.
That's not
He's
ghost.
scared. I think someone scared somebody.
Yeah.
Here, can you put this ghost face emoji and then put it as my story and send it to my family members? Over there.
That's a ball. I thought it was a balloon.
I found a ghost. Is the ghost the same as the ghost face? Wow. Oh, that's scary.
It's just a fly, mate. I read that if you if you slide this across the room, like
Wait, do you want to make
children will.
You want to make it as your story?
Yeah. What's back there?
As we're walking around the house, I went to the
Elegant boot. Did you move them?
Oh, that fly. Maybe it's telling me to go away.
I don't know why that's moving. Is there a draft here?
upstairs who's saying that she saw something. Yeah, she saw something. I don't know. Maybe we got something on the footage. I'm not sure.
What's that? It is weird.
It's almost like the bugs protect this place.
The only one tried to put it
Yeah, it looks really dark.
There was plastic. Did he say if any? Did anyone in your group ask if any of the things in there were original or anything? You know, I was thinking.
I think this place stood for years and years.
Yeah,
And I'll bet you that, if nobody lived here, the kids all come out here on dare.
Yeah, kind of just, vandalism and taking what they want. Yeah, I kind of was thinking that too, especially when they said that they were gonna bulldoze them. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of authentically put in the pipes. Because at first when we were up there, we didn't realize that we didn't see the side door. And we're like, we didn't even go in there.
I saw, but it wasn't. I don't think it was open.
Oh,
I
was
don't
it?
know.
Oh. I just left the tripod out there. I don't think I'll take it.
That's cool.
Just in that, we're in the actual basement. And this is where the killers were hiding out.
Oh yeah, this is where the freaking killer hid out here, man.
And
This is disgusting.
from reports, it was at midnight to 5 a.m.
I wonder if there's somewhere you can get in over there.
Is that open? Yeah, there's no. Oh god, that's creepy. I almost fell.
This is the axe murder house where 8 people were murdered. That's crazy. Here, let's go around this way. This is the front of, no. Is this the front of the house? Yeah. I actually think it's considered the front. Yeah. You can see plastic on the door. They had to get new windows, boarded up and everything. The windows were open, obviously. This is 1912. It's crazy.
So how do you feel? I mean, we just walked through the house, we just experienced. Did you feel like you had any feeling, had any...
No, I didn't. I mean, we'll have to review the tapes.
Yeah.
I didn't feel anything weird, no heavy chest or anything. And I believe in ghosts. I mean, I believe in that sort of stuff. I even gave us a cool
Yeah,
axe murder house little pin.
it was a cool
So
thing.
it's $10 each, $10 per person to come in on the tour.
$5 for seniors, free under 5, so who would bring their 5-year-old?
Yeah. And the guy who's given us the little spiel, he lives in that house right there.
He's in charge of tours.
Did you feel any
No.
heavy chest or kind of weird or?
I felt a little bit of
emotional?
sadness, but overall I felt like it was...
Did you feel sad just because you knew that people were murdered here?
Yeah, and I think when I saw how close the proximity between the parents' bedroom and the children's bedroom was,
Yeah.
I think that was sad as well.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. This is the living room here. Bedrooms. There was no windows in the bedroom? Wait,
I think they were covered up.
there was, but there's no window here. Oh, it was on this side.
And what
So
about
many bugs.
I know. What about the thought that someone could come out and kill 8 people, and majority
I mean, it was
children?
1912, but that shit still happens today.
And children.
Yeah, this is like the back of the house. That's the bedroom up there, the kid's bedroom. That's the parents' bedroom down there. And that's the barn where they sell stuff. And do you want to check out the shop? Or? So there's here's a book here filled with I guess I want to say testimonies, but that's not the right word. I don't know, maybe experiences or kind of like thank yous or had a blast, had a good time.
Creepy things.
Yeah, what like experiences that happened to them. It's kind of cool.
Oh, cool.
Are either of you allergic to bees?
No.
Okay, there's wasps.
I mean,
We hate
I'm
them, but-
scared of them, but
Whoa, it's hot up here.
yeah, now you see in here. So there's a coffin over here. We're in the barn, the Moore's barn, their barn that they have. There's a little home theater over here. I'm sure it really is a home theater.
I don't think it's authentic.
Does this work? They've got Pulp Fiction, classic.
Class.
Dazed and Confused, also another classic.
And there's a lot of wasps.
So we're now leaving Villisca, Iowa. We're leaving the axe murder house. Oh my gosh, that dog!